to get you up or what?
Yeah, well, it's Wednesday morning. Here's all our stuff. We're getting ready to pack. It's raining right now, and it's supposed to turn into freezing rain later. Dad's here helping me.
I ain't done nothing yet.
Neither have I. Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock. I kind of slept in this morning. Was up late last night. Now we're getting ready to put her all in the van and head off. Well, this is Motel 6 in Nashville, Tennessee. This is where we spent our first night. Actually, we were in room 134 right there. It's pretty dirty, even for a Motel 6. But that's where we spent our first night. I think it cost us $33 or $34 for two of us. We had rain all the way yesterday till about 2 hours before we got here. There's Dad checking the bike straps. They're riding tight as a drum. That's where we stayed. Motel 6. And it stormed all the day yesterday, and we had 47-mile-an-hour winds. And then last night it rained after we went to bed. There's my bike.
Here we are, just coming into the Florida Information Center, and Bob's going to set up the camera so he can get our picture in front of the sign. Here we are in Florida. Just got here. What time did you say it was, Bob? 5:30? 5:48?
5:48 when we got here.
On a Thursday evening. Oh, you got it there anyway. Here we go, Bob. You want to take our picture here? Just as soon as you get his pencil. That's not the timer, huh?
That rewinds the tape, or the thing. I have to put more film in.
Getting it all set. Here he's going to try her again. He's going to punch it and come running. Get that thing in there about right there. I'm going to take you right there.
Well, it's Tuesday morning. We haven't taken hardly any tape at all. I don't think we have taken any tape at all. Very few pictures. We've just been too busy running. One of the things we've been busy doing is right there. I'm afraid Big Red is no more. Now it's green and black. That's our new bike. We traded for it Sunday. And there's Doug's bike. I'm ready to go down and put some parts on it. Well, I got the backrest on. We've added quite a little bit to it since we've got it. There's Dad doing his every morning thing. Sitting there reading the paper. Me and Sheila's getting ready to go.
There's Sheila and Bob getting ready to take off. They're going to go out and have breakfast someplace. We're going to try out his new motorcycle. Well, there's Bob and Sheila getting ready to leave again. Had a pause a while ago. They forgot something, so they're going out to breakfast on a new motorcycle. They're off.
Okay, it's Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to pull out of here and go to Waffle House, I suspect. There's our new bike. We finally found something wrong with it. Something major. The R is missing out of Road King. So we're going to have to get us another R. Judy and Doug getting ready to pile out of here. we're going to take a tour and see a lot of the bars driving by and then end up at the Cabbage Patch. There's our hotel. There's our room right up there on the 5th floor, 510.
She looks great.
There's a guy that used a phone book for a kickstand. And there's the ocean. It's supposed to be upper 80s today.
Oh, okay. I guess I am. It's just dark. I wish they'd get in front of us. There goes Judy and Dad. Get to a point where we get even with them.
Here we are sitting outside watching the ocean. And Dad pointed out that there's somebody that took their motorcycle inside. They're going to make sure it's secure. That's a little motel next to where we're staying. That's the view out of our motel room. There's our bikes. Chained up to a tree. There's our room. Sheila getting ready. Doug's in the bathroom. There's Dad's bed. We didn't make him sleep on the floor.
Strap.
Oh, there's a strap. Yeah, get that strap out of there. Here we are at Cypress Gardens. Judy and Doug said $50. We're going to see everything if we got to spend that much. Reminds me of a previous trip here. Enough said. There's the boat ride. There's all the flowers.
Want me to get you going in there?
And there we go.
Here I am.
Yeah, there's Bob going in to join the crowd for a good day of fun.
There's the banana tree that Doug and Judy just got their picture taken in front of. We'll see that.
Must not be in season.
We're getting ready to go on a walking tour.
Okay, what's this tell us? Bang.
If nothing else, it's colorful.
Oh, look here.
There's the parrot thing.
Okay. I like this frog, Doug. The thinking frog. Look.
There's everybody looking at the big things. That's what she's there for. Oh, I suspect she'd let you.
It's a photo spot.
She's waving at me.
Down his back.
Okay, we're looking at the lizard. There he is. Now scare him off, I'll get him running.
Okay.
Yeah, there he goes. Down into the
Going
weeds.
down the pipe. Several parts.
There we go. Heavy pots. There's the boat tour.
Directly in front of the boat, you'll see one of our two waterfalls here at Cypress Garden. This is our French Vista waterfall, and the flowers you see.
Yeah,
Entering the most photographic
there's the
portion of
waterfall.
tour. This is the home to the movie Blue River Annie, starring Betty Grable, and also home to Betty Kodak Productions. Ladies and
Judy in
gentlemen,
deep thought.
our big lagoon.
Here's my buddy.
Is that a turtle out there, Bob?
Where's that, Doug?
This one under is about between us and that tree.
If I could see it, I'd tape it.
Well, he's going back under now.
Okay, if he pops up, let me know. Turtle, we think.
Look at the moss hanging off that tree up there. Yeah, see, yeah, this is, I think, in the bag.
Realize somebody's colorblind, what they miss in life.
Sheila, do you want down here?
We're trying to decide what that is.
Judy.
Doug just saw it fly up there and land. He thinks it's a Seahawk.
Where are you going?
She's picturing.
There's the thing that went up in the sky.
I take it this is where the ski show is.
Well,
I want to see that.
we just got a whole bunch of birds fly by. We're not sure why.
And something here we haven't done in years, and I would like to do it again, so it's ice to face.
That one, 3 tickets for that.
We went.
No, I
The
want
thing's
some free
going
tickets
down.
to it. That wouldn't have been yet.
Sinking into the sunset.
Okay, where's the Crossroads gazebo? There's live music.
Instead of jumping and
45
leaping
minutes.
fags, you've got skating fags. That's the difference.
And what if I show this to a gay person?
Now it is. Where?
There's an alligator right there swimming across.
Looks like a log moving. Yeah.
And we've answered the question, are there alligators here?
There he is.
There's alligators here.
That bird's talking. He's mad. He's pissed.
Okay. Easy to Love movie was filmed here.
And just over the seawall, you can see one wildlife sculpture. You're on your own.
Let's see where we are now.
And there's the pool, shaped like the state of Florida. There's Doug coming back from the pool, shaped like the state of Florida. And that's the view around it. There we go. Well, we must be hitting the China section. There's a bamboo tree.
I want to get this big yellow tree over here, whatever it is.
Judy taking a picture of a big yellow tree. There's the big yellow tree. There's Doug laughing at Judy taking a picture of the big yellow tree.
You can see from the back side.
We've been admiring the orange bill on the duck, of which you can't see anything now because he's going away from us. There he is, orange bill and all. And no web feet.
That's gorgeous. I think it is.
There's a big Buddha thing for the Buddhists. There goes Sheila and Judy. We're feeding the bird.
Look how black it is. This looks blue.
It's a mess when he gets out of plate.
That's what you want midnight.
We're all at the table.
That's just about how hard he works for his dinner. He just waits.
And look, what's this tree called? We're in a thing called an banyan tree. It grows out and over and down.
Have to chop that up when I buy it.
You like it? No, it's not. Yeah, it surprised me. He said he liked it.
No.
What do you mean it doesn't come on?
There, Auto 8.
Okay, there's all the pretty flowers and shit. Stuff. And this is called Ants Eating Bud. One of the displays they have here.
That used to be a man, and that's all left is your eyeball.
Here I am, Cypress Gardens, 1997. There's everybody else. There's Dad and Sheila and Judy and Doug. There they are.
I'm the old one.
Now watch this magic. See, then I can spin around and there they are again, but they're in the opposite order.
Hey, you know, I did always want a picture of my dad.
Okay, there it is. Picture of her butt. And there's things dangling out of the tree. And over here is a cotton ball tree. I forget what it's called, but it was pretty neat. They were flying out and we was catching them. It'll focus in on them. I'll go up higher and get some. As soon as I find, there they are. This is one of the more colorful spots.
That's where you already, you and Sheila already get up there and get your picture taken, Bob.
Where's that?
Up there under there.
If you can get her up there.
Sheila, get up there and Bob, and I'll take your off picture. You want it up there? Judy, you all done?
Start that over.
Here.
I said, you're going to have to tell everybody where this is the animal encounter area.
And this is what he's talking about.
This is one of the animals that we're encountering.
That's what he's talking about right there.
And there's one on the back of your neck.
Is that one on his head or is that something else?
There's
That's
one.
one in Bob's iced tea. There he is.
There's one down by his arm. Move your, there you go. We have been fighting them off the whole meal.
But the meal was good.
Yeah, but the meal was good.
Where do you eat? They're like truckers.
We're at Crossroads Restaurant and Terrace Dining.
Doug?
The wall behind you is just moving.
I see 3 right now here. 1, 2, and 1 on your blue shirt on the back.
Here's another one.
I really like
Like
you.
I said, worms and truckers know where to eat.
Yep.
I say this, I don't have to pull one open.
I'm surprised they're not on you because they're all over that wall.
Next time I get one.
They're just.
Okay, we're going up on the carousel thing now.
Got the show
I
going
thought
on.
when I looked up there, I thought this thing was just full of people. I didn't know they were just on the outside.
Huh? Yeah, we'll go straight up, I suspect.
I got you can see all around each bottle.
Yep.
Did they have this the last time they were here?
Yeah.
That tower down there.
What'd you say, 5 stories?
That's about like our hotel.
132 feet, she said.
132 feet. Thank
Can you
you.
imagine being 3 times this high and then crawling over the edge of your hands and get hanging down like that guy did on that rope?
No. No, I couldn't. I'm glad he's got that job because I wouldn't do it. We must have stopped. Going up, I mean. There's the park. Now, when this thing got to rocking like this, Robin wouldn't like it at all, would you?
She'd be back on that seat.
I thought we was going to have to carry her down from the big building we went up. Yep.
Which direction I'm looking?
I would guess we're going south now. Yeah. Yep.
She ain't supposed to be loud. It can be pretty from up here.
Yeah. And this runs till late. Hear that? $2.6 million. There's a ski show going on.
Somebody's got to go. Not me.
Only 3 of them in the world.
Oh, we're headed down, aren't we?
Right here, it's time to start. This ride is open until 9 o'clock tonight, so walk in the back and see us after dark. See the local flights on the way.
I bet we have to wait on
At
them
this
tonight.
time, I need to ask that everyone please take a seat.
You gotta have a seat.
Please take a seat. Please hold these, please stop. Absolutely not.
We'll need her if they went around a couple more times.
Yeah, this is kind of a area between the flowers and the rides. It's just getting dark enough you can see the lights on. Really colorful.
Lights on?
Yeah, there's a waterfall. some displays on the countryside. Bed. And we're just getting ready to leave. Cypress Gardens. That clock's wrong. It's 5:50 Florida time.
Yeah, it does.
Biker caps that stay on 138, 142, it don't matter, they stay right there. Stay right on. Yeah, you come back and see us at a double.
the airport. A few minutes.
Well, that's the reason I didn't say anything about my business, because they're in my house. Obviously, I covered it on my town.
Ways to miss the traffic. I like riding up down Main Street.
No, how do you do it?
Something finger. Right there.
Ugly, I couldn't stand it for you about.
car at the Daytona Speedway. We're getting ready to take a tram tour on that tram. Me and Doug and Dad. The women and Judy and Sheila went back to the airport to switch tickets. And Sam and Robin's gonna go bike riding, I think.
Ticket switching.
At the beginning of the race, all 42 cars are bunched together for the start. I think the beginning of the race is always the most tense part because you want to get there and you realize it's a long day and you don't want to get yourself in a position that could cause trouble and it's a tight racetrack. You just 2.5 miles the corner. And you just want to be careful at first. You don't want to fall back too far. Just trying to stay out of trouble the first part of the race is to drive through these corners at 190.
Very well, it's right on the other side of the speedway from it. Over on the backstretch, called the chicane. The chicane is just a little loop in and out, slows the racers down, the sports cars and the motorcycles before they hit the high banking. Now where we go next from here, we'll be over there at turn 4. We'll stop and get out over there and let you watch them for a while. Where we will be is where they'll be coming up out of the chicane. They'll be accelerating. This is the east horseshoe called the Grand National Horseshoe or Grand National Curve. Another sharp horseshoe curve at the other end.
Circuit on radial construction, similar to those on your street view. They are made of special racing contours which vary from track to track to meet the demands of a particular circuit. The tubeless tires now used on most street vehicles were perfected on Winston Cup cars in the 1960s. Today's tire includes an inner liner, a tire within a tire, to improve control of the car in the event of a blowout. Another example of how racing technology has enhanced the safety of street vehicles.
The wheels just roll forward. The car comes all apart.
No, you can't just gas and go. You need some wall power as well. And the 4-piston calipers found on these 3,400-pound cars look most stock car engines are rated at around 700 horsepower, about 4 times the horsepower as in an average street vehicle. NASCAR rules state only field, with all the competing vehicles limited to the same performance standards. Winning NASCAR ultimately depends on the skills and talents of the driver and his crew. And that's how it all comes together, folks. Thanks for joining us here at the Technology of Speed.
Coming back down. And come back onto it. Going back on it.
like it did when it come off the track.
Here's Jeff Gordon's car right after it come off the track. Bugs, dirt, tire marks. See the bugs are still on the windshield. Right down to the tape on the front where they had some stuff taped on. Bugs, dirt, tape down there. There she is. Going into Heritage Daytona. Doug's in there.
Ended up mired in the sand, sir. With the design to control and master technology.
This one set the land speed record. There's how much is this bank? 31 degrees. 31 degrees banking to show you what it's like.
The first one nearly handles it to speed, but the second one goes smoothly, getting handled at 206.95 miles per hour, giving the speed by inherent RPMs. Man on land. But it was cars banging up right there. It is not long before racing in this performance handles record by less than 1 mile per hour. To the same performance standards.
Here we are, Friday night, downtown Main Street. Pipes and Broad. There goes Doug's bike in Judy colors. Doug can't believe anybody'd buy anything in that color. There's an old Henderson. Here's an old Indian.
No, it's a 36 Harley.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. 36 Harley. On the side of the building. Big frog. This is some of the crowd. And there's Sheila, Doug, and Judy in front of us. And we've lost Sam. Okay, we're getting ready to corrupt some seagulls here. As you can see, there's none near us, but they're all over up and down the thing, the ocean. we got to get some up here by us. Okay, now she's getting ready to crep the first one. Okay, all of a sudden there's 3. Now, look, coming down the beach. Do we clear up seagulls or what? Look at this. See what I told you? Look, Judy. Hold it up. They'll take it right out of your hand. Just hold it up. Suddenly we're surrounded with seagulls. It helps if you don't move. They kind of zero in on it. Now look at the seagulls. Wanting a free handout. Okay. We have some newfound friends.
Now you get it.
You give away all the popcorn.
Huh? Yeah. Feed them birds. Feed them birds.
Maybe chips are better. They give you something to hold on.
Yeah, they break off easier too.
Okay, let me get some. And for the grand finale. Okay, whenever you want. I got the sun in your face. Well, then the sun's at your back. Dad wants the ocean in the picture, so we'll switch over here. Okay. That's okay. Nope, we're done.
How long are we going to be here?
There's Sheila and Judy.
Before we go.
I'm ready. How about you?
Okay. Yeah, I am too. I just...
There's Doug and Judy and Sam and Robin, back of Robin's head. Can't see anything. And look at that view. We're on the ocean. No, thank you. Iced tea. There's Dad and Sheila. And there's the view out our window. Surfer borders.
Hey, Bob and Sheila. Stop talking about me, Bob. I'm going to order breakfast this morning. Lakewood Beach Restaurant. There's the views in the window. Up the highway, going to the lake. There's a Judy there, I'm sure. There's a light going up. There's Sam on the set-down strike. He didn't want to go up in the lighthouse, so he sat down on the driveway.
What you do, Sam, you mean the focus part? What you have to do is what I'm wanting, me and then the trees in the lighthouse.
I know. He's focusing on the lighthouse, right?
No, that's
Oh, you.
Sam, you're going to
Got, I'm getting Sam. That's all right. Sit right there, Sam. You're on a sit-down strike. I've done told him.
No, look.
Okay, here's Bob and Sheila.
Here's
Here's Bob and Sheila down here by the lighthouse. I don't know why I'm getting them in there or not.
Sam, let me explain it to you. Okay, look through it and you'll see a little bracket right in the middle. That's what it focuses on. Now, if you just...
Yeah, it's for what you did to me in Daytona yesterday, Bob.
Who said so? And there's the lighthouse, St. Augustine, in behind it. Doug and Judy and Bob and Sheila.
But I am.
Should I do it like
There's Sam and Robin. They're headed out to the coast.
lean forward? No, this is me yesterday. Lean forward.
Okay. We're on top of the lighthouse now. And the view's worth the climb. Ed and Sam and Robin. They're straight down to the house. If I saw Doug and Judy and Sheila, I'd zoom in on them, but I don't. Their bikes.
But the last time we was up here, they said,
they're over there.
is this the one where the lighthouse keeper fell off of trying to paint it or something?
Don't remember. There's the van. Can't see the bikes for the trees.
Oh, look over there.
You need to come over here and take a picture with us in the background. We'll do the same for you and Sam.
I can't see you, Bob.
Well, that's because you're shooting way up in the sky. There you go.
Oh, I see you now.
You climbed too many steps.
Probably got a good view of the sky back there.
There's Bob. I got him up in the sky. He dropped out of the sky and left where he's at.
Paratrooper.
Yeah. I don't know where they first.
No, that was up by.
Established the first city, right? Something like that. We can find out.
It's the oldest something. Okay, we're still up on the tower looking due north now. And down that way is the fort we're going to go visit as soon as it focuses in. There we go. There it is right there. We're going there next. That'll tell you what the name of it is. What's the name of it?
St. Augustine. Where would that be? St. Augustine Fort?
No. That's a good guess.
Well, that's about it.
None of us know what the name of it is. So there we are. Can you see me waving? See the shadow? And here's the other side. And there's the road we come in on.
I didn't know whether you were rated out or
My dad just made me get on the roof just so I could get over it.
Didn't work, did it?
No. It's still pretty up here.
Well, I think that when we was up here, like, how many steps? I lost count.
I think up to this point, I'm not quite sure.
Well, is that right about the guy when they
Now I'm zoomed in. We're not as close as we looked at all this stuff. Just to show you there, I'm zooming back. That's how tall we are. Now I'm going to start down.
Tried. Fire pole. Yeah, that'd do it.
well, you can get the singing down there, couldn't you?
We're going down now.
Seems like the harder climb it.
It's easier coming down.
It's worth the climb.
It took him from 1874 to 1920 to think about the pulling. Okay. I'm hauling with you this, as you can see, it's all down. The lighthouse keeper, right?
And the conversation wanes.
Are you filming
Yes, I am, all the way down. No. They can hear me. They can hear me.
Down and down we go, round and round we go. And Bob is going up the lobby to the lighthouse.
And here's it. This is where that guy used to keep his supplies on the lip. That's his oil and stuff.
At the point, it goes, the Rangers have been notified. Point again is the Ranger.
Okay, we're in the castle now.
Point again and the Ranger has.
Castle de San Marcos. And there's Doug and Dad signing the book. And here's a timeline of significant events. This is the British barracks. There's their bunk beds, straw mattresses, uniforms, and kitchen table. We're going in there.
Man, it's hard to get through there for an old man.
It's hard for a middle-aged man, too. Hey, now that's the only way to come through. Look at that.
I'll let her take me out.
Do we have to go back out that way?
Now, there's somebody that didn't have to duck.
Definitely go back out that way.
This is where they stored the gunpowder.
Yeah, that's where they stored the gunpowder. And you just had to crawl in this cave. And there goes Bob back out the door. You got to get in and crawl out.
Okay, here we are on top of the fort. That's the view out there out of the bay. And that's downtown St. Augustine, that direction. Old Town. There's Dad reading that thing. Judy and Doug looking at a cannon and the walls. Come into focus.
A lot of other things.
55 years before the Pilgrims stepped onto Plymouth Rock.
He said it's a mile from here to the lighthouse.
You're welcome. That cross is where Ponce de Leon.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a cross. You can walk across the way there. You can see the grounds. statue on the other side is Father Lopez. He is our first Catholic priest to do a Catholic Mass over here on the coast. We still offer Mass over there on that site where he did do that on our birthdays. In the trees over here in the far left corner of the park, they found where the original Spanish fort was built. They are excavating it at the present time, not today, but they have been doing it for 3 weeks now. And if you want to go over there and check that out, Spanish knew what to do with oyster shells. You
Magnolia
see
Avenue, lined with Oak
Indian
Street.
town. One of the foods of the Indians was oysters. They had oyster shells stacked all around. So the Spanish started taking the oyster shell, properly mixed with the right amount of sand, water. You would cook that mixture, getting the lime out of the shell. Once you had all that mixture out of the shell, you would have, the wall's getting ready to fall down there.
And we're going into the Fountain of Youth.
That's something new. That wasn't doing that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that wall is cold tabby. If you want to use that same mixture for a floor, you would take the oyster shell.
Behind us, about the height of the priest's head. Now, people often ask me,
I'm not sure who it is, but somebody in here is being photographed.
This is the same material. You now know. Very little damage done to the fort by the cannibal.
I don't know who she is. I don't think we've been there quite 2 hours yet.
Doug's really getting into this guy.
Played all he knows. He's going back through them now.
Yeah. Some of them he played backwards, and I can't tell them apart.
Doug the Singer, The Restaurant from Hell. We're up there doing our order right now. Dad's only going to have coffee if he doesn't get mad and leave first.
Don't listen to this Thanksgiving up. I'll start another fight.
There's the menu. We're particularly fond of the vegetarian choices. And you can hear the music in the background. There they are fixing their dinner. Oh, they just shut the door on me.
They may throw you out.
They're back there fixing our dinner. Living proof that there's a little Telluride in all of us. In fact, we got something to do.
Nobody ordered tofu.
And we're still waiting on his tofu burrito.
That's more when he had coffee.
Mr. Bob's been hateful all day. We're going to have a talk with him before church tomorrow.
Here I am too. Well, I know you can't see him, and there's nothing I can do. I'm looking into the sun, but there's Sheila and Judy walking on the beach. And we're getting ready to leave. Go to the races. There's our motel. Here we are, getting ready to leave and saying goodbye to the ocean. Yep. Sorry about the expletive deleted there. Back got watered. I didn't want to get watered. Yep, sorry. I'm checking the water, see how much closer it's getting. There we are, we're leaving. Leaving the beach. Well, yeah, we're getting ready to leave. Sheila and Judy went to check out. You'll see our red motorcycle's been replaced by the green one. Looks a little different than when we got here. But they fit on there real nice. We were surprised. I was surprised, let me put it that way. It even went up over the wheel well. I didn't even have to lean it. There wasn't a lot of clearance, but it did fit. Our new bike.
There's Bob getting on her. He's gonna ride it on the trailer.
Ride home.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to leave, so he just...
But I don't have stairs, so I'm going to sit back here and do it.
He's just going to sit back here and give us orders how to go. This is the last day. We're headed off to the racetrack and we're headed on down south.
It's Monday morning. This is where we stayed. Florida City, Florida, at the Hampton Inn. Nice little place. We're actually in the process of getting the bikes off, drop them down, drive down the keys. Big old tree. There we are, getting the bikes off. Getting ready to roll mine down. There's Doug going after coffee, I'm sure. Either that or hit the pot.
There's Bob and Doug shining their motorcycles down here in Florida City. We're gonna, right after we leave here, we'll start down the keys, and they want to ride their bikes down there. So they're gonna shine them all up so they'll be real pretty to go. Here's the hotel we stayed in, motel rather. Be ready to go here in just a minute or two. When the kids get done playing with getting their toys all here, they're probably spending his money on ice cream. You know, to be eating that stuff, and I want to put him on record.
Just gonna tell Sheila I didn't have any.
Tell him I'm going to have a record here.
Mallory Square. There's Doug. Don't know where Dad went. There's Dad. And we can't see too much because too big a crowd. What's going on over there?
He's calling.
I'm the heavy champion bouncing run. I'm doing the bouncing gig 25 years. I love my job. I used to fight for 15 years in my country, and but I like to give my heart for the audience, and I do everything. Everybody say, let's see it. All right, folks. I'm ready. High class entertainment. When I start to move, it's showtime.
One chain at a time. Each chain starts on the halfway mark of the head. Starting like so. Cross to the front, each of you will take a side. The next chain.
Bagpipers down here. We lost Doug. Oh, Doug's buying some popcorn.
Take a side. The next chain, take the end. The very end. Do all the chains down to my back. One side of my back. Down. Over to the other side of my back.
She was down there.
To the halfway mark, cross it behind me, each of you take a side. The last chain you can start any way you wish. After each of you takes a side, then you can proceed by and goes through. Coming up to the arm.
Well, there goes the sun. We're about to lose it. We're over at the side of Mallory Square where it's not crowded. All the crowd's over there.
Yeah, sure.
We found us a nice, not crowded place here. Of course, we don't have any shows, but we saw them a while ago.
Somebody's doing something up there.
Oh, well,
Yeah. And as we watch the sun sink off into the sunset. Okay, there's Sloppy Joe's. We're getting ready to go in there and have a drink. And then right down the road is Captain Tony's. And we're going to go in there and have a drink after we have a drink at Sloppy Joe's. There's Doug. There's Dad. And here's me. Huh?
That light's blinking off and on.
Uh-oh, something's wrong. Okay, we're in Sloppy Joe's. Having our drink. Here we are, right here. That's where I get tapes. Well, this is Captain Tony's. Doug had to go up and get our drink for us. We couldn't get any service. It's pretty dark in here. And here's me, if you can see us. There's Dad, if you can see him. And there's the outside, if you can see it. I am doing the tourist thing. How dare you get in my picture?
I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
You get paid now, don't you?
We're down on the harbor. We're getting ready to board the, what'd you say, Tortuga, Doug? Tortuga to go deep sea fishing. There's Doug. There's Dad. And here I am. We're getting ready to go deep sea fishing for the first time ever. There's a boat we're getting ready to go out on. Here we are. We're on our boat. Dad's trying to get out of the picture, but it's not going to work. We're getting ready to take out. Here we are leaving. Going out to sea.
Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome aboard the Tortuga. We have a couple of safety items.
There's a couple of cruise ships pitching on our way out. We're cooking along. There's Mallory Square from the ocean. That's the new part they're building. And I'm not sure that's Mallory Square. I'm just looking at it because there's the flag. And there's the water going beside the boat. We're cooking along. I'm going to save the rest of the tape for the if we catch any fish. We're having fun now. Cruising out on the ocean.
Okay, guys, on this side, reel in your line.
Can you reel us in for? I got a big one. I got a big one.
All right, look, guys, reel in, everybody.
Why don't you walk down?
Over there.
Walk down. Watch my folder, Doug. Here, I'm trying to tape it.
There you go. That's it. Get them off the end.
Okay, it's wrapped around about 10 guys here. Everybody on that side, if you've got something to pull on, just keep letting it slack.
Watch the tangles.
First guy with the fish.
All tangled up.
All right, hold it.
Come on, baby, get him. Are you getting anywhere?
I'm trying right now.
Cut that fucking line.
Got it?
That's it.
All right, one of you guys is loose. Looks like everybody should be loose.
Are you getting anywhere? Nice fish. Nice fish.
It's in the rocks.
He wants out. He wants out.
You just said out of line.
What do you think he is?
Trophy, maybe. How much? No.
Okay, you guys are probably all on hook up there.
you don't feel any slack on your line or your tightness, just reel them in. Everybody on the breast of the boat can go ahead and fish.
All right. Doug hired somebody to catch his fish.
They will work their way out. You guys can all fish if you want to.
How about me? I got good.
Oh.
Excuse me. I want to fish.
Any action?
There's something going on, but I don't know what.
Is it coming out? Don't want to. You're almost out of spool. Once the problem is, you're almost out of spool. You don't want to let. Just want to give him enough slack that it's not going to come out if you tight. The only way it's going to come out is like that. It's not going to come out like that. That one. The line will take off and slow down. I'm running it. Too tight. Sometimes it'll break a piece of the tar off or whatever the sound is.
Well, the fishing's over with. We're on our way back. I caught 6. Doug caught 1.5, and that he just didn't do too much. He did a lot, but we're not going to discuss it. Actually, it's a whole lot more calmer now than when we come out. Here's me and Doug. We're riding on our way back in after the big fishing trip. There's Doug up enjoying the ride back.
Okay, here we are loading these bicycles, motorcycles up at the end of the keys. They rode them out of the keys to here. They're ready to set sail for the rest of it.
Well, there's an airboat coming back, full of people. We're going to ride that pretty soon. And right over there is out of focus alligator. And there's Doug and Dan. We're going to go take a ride, we think, to an Indian camp and ask the Indian. Doug, he looks in the shade. There's Dad, and there's our airboat ride we're going to take a ride on. There's the motor. Looks like a V8 of some kind. Yep.
I bet ain't putting them motors at all. Oh.
And right down here we're looking at all the fish. I don't know if you can see them, but the water's full of fish. And then right over there was an alligator. I don't know if it's still there. 20 minutes. And we're at the Indian village thing. There's Dad. He's wanting to drive it.
Yeah.
He's offering to pay an extra $2 if he can drive it.
Can't find the steering wheel, so I'm going to get off. Get up and I'll get your picture on.
Concrete
Uh-uh.
out. Yours ain't concrete.
It's concrete, ain't it?
It's real light concrete.
That's just like the way.
I know we're going to see a lot more of these, but here's one swimming on over.
Swim out there and wrestling.
Getting real close to the bank there, where all the people are. Y'all both have cotton?
Yeah.
I'm not putting it in until I find out if I need it. There you go here. Here we go. Here we go. We have to sit on opposite sides to balance the boat. There's the driver, putting on his headphones. Battery's blinking. Make a lot more noise. Okay, we rode for about 3 or 4 minutes and we come to this here Indian village where they try to sell us Indian jewelry. And then we're going to head back, I think. We'll find out. Okay, there's a bigger boat going out. We're in a little one. We're going to take a left. There we are, we're at Motel 6 in Valdosta, Georgia. We drove last night from, let's see, 7:30 in the morning. We rode the bikes up through the Keys, and then we loaded them up at Key Largo. And then we went down Alligator Alley, and we rode until 10:30 last night, put on about 650 miles. We're staying at a Motel 6, in Valdosta, Georgia. There's our bikes. 650 miles to ride the bikes up the Keys and go down Alligator Alley, and we took an airboat ride. We thought that was okay. We didn't think that was too bad at all. Now we're getting ready to head on north on 75. Okay, we just found out we did 633.5 miles yesterday, and it's how many to Nashville from here?
480.
480 to Nashville from here.
According to a guy that was just coming this way from
So that's 8 to 9 hours, and then Nashville's 10 hours from Kansas City, or from home actually. So we're looking at about another 18.5 hours, give or take a little bit. Well, here we are halfway between Chattanooga and Nashville. It started raining on us just before Atlanta. It's been raining ever since. They say the forecast is for rain the rest of the day and then turn colder. We just stayed at Shoney's and bought gas there. Now we're headed up for Chattanooga.
No, Nashville.
Or Nashville. We're headed for Nashville. We just went through Chattanooga.
I've been through Chattanooga. I don't want to go back to damn Chattanooga.
And as usual, I'm still here. Here in the back seat. There's our bikes and our mess. Big mess. I don't think we could take 4 people. We wouldn't have had room for them. If you can see it, there to our right, a creek's out all into some trees and stuff, so they've obviously got a lot of water here. And up over in there, it looks like water's out all over. Again, I'm not sure you can see it for the, I mean, we kind of lost our view, but the rain has picked up a little bit. Well, it's 9:04. We just got into Motel 6. Doug's called Judy. Dad's unpacking. We've been here about 10 minutes. And outside, it's raining. It's rained on us since south of Atlanta. It's cold here. Real cold. Wish I could say we was glad to be back, but that's the way it goes. The only upside is, I do believe that all of the salt got washed off our bikes. Because it has rained on us since south of Atlanta. And rained and rained and rained and rained. And tomorrow morning we should make it into Excelsior about, Doug, he had to go out and get his coat. I know the focus is off. Ain't a damn thing I can do about it. Now it comes in after Doug gets out of the rain. And it's a raining, raining, raining. As you can see. Well, we're getting ready to head for home from Mount Vernon, Illinois. And it's cold. We're all wearing jackets. It's not quite freezing, but it just as well be. And we're about to wrap this one up. There's our bikes. We got all the salt wrapped off of them. We stayed at a Motel Scum last night, and actually it was a pretty nice one. Motel 6, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Nice clean rooms. So we're going to pack up, probably head to Lenny's for breakfast, and be headed home. I'm going to guess we'll get there 2 to 3. Tom Bodette personally checked us in. There goes Dad turning the key in. As soon as he gets back, Doug said no Denny's, I think. Is that what you said? No Denny's?
I said no, not Lenny's, it's Denny's.
Oh. Okay, here comes Dad. There goes Doug. Can't see him. And there goes the van. Okay, we're headed out. Well, we left at 8:15 this morning, left the restaurant. We're just leaving a gas station in Lake St. Louis. And it is cold and windy out. About mid-30s. It's been sleeting on us and spitting snow here all the way through St. Louis. What's the odometer on there, Doug?
358.
Okay, the odometer's on 358, so that's 1,358 plus 100. So far we've been 1,458 miles coming back from Key West. Okay, it's 2:16 p.m. We're pulling into Excelsior. What's our odometer there?
565.
Okay, 1,565 plus 100. So the trip from Key West was 1,665, right? 1665 from Key West to Excelsior Springs via Alligator Alley.